The University of Glasgow is a public university that was founded in 1451 by a special paper known as the Papal Bull, an official decree or an order from the Catholic Church. This special paper was issued by Pope Nicholas V at the request of King James II of Scotland. This made Glasgow the second university in Scotland after the University of St Andrews. It is the fourth oldest university in the UK with over 38,000 students as of 2024. It is a famous university which is known for so many great things that have transformed both Scotland and UK's leadership, economy and research. So, let me tell you a few things that make Glasgow University stand out. The first thing is, this university produced 3 prime ministers and 3 Scottish first ministers. The second thing is, the first female medical graduates in Scotland finished their degrees here in 1894. The next thing is, the world's first ultrasound images of a fetus were published by their professor called Ian Donald in 1958. It was the first university in Scotland to have an electric computer in 1957. For those who don't know much about this, we can Google it. They were the first university in the entire UK to appoint a professor of engineering in 1840, something that makes Glasgow one of the best universities for engineering. On top of that, it is a prominent member of the Russell Group universities, falling in the top 5 universities in Scotland and top 15 in the UK. Another thing you should know about Glasgow is it is very recognized for its contributions to various fields, including veterinary medicine, cancer studies, engineering, accounting, and finance. So, let's tour it together. At the beginning of this video, you noticed that I entered the university from behind because I was coming from the city center. So here, where I am at the moment, here is the School of Chemistry. So we are going to go through this exit and then we shall be heading to the main gate as I will take you through it. So when we exit here, on our left side, that takes us to the city center, and on the right, we shall be heading to the Ontarian Museum, the main gate, and the Stevenson Sports building. And here where we are at the moment is like a relaxing square for students to sit in. I found some students here who told me about these buildings, and what I learned is this red building you see here and the big building you see here, the glass building, are very key buildings for the university. This one here is the medical school building, and the red one is the student hub building. This is where students go to do their revision, etc. So as we take this route, we shall be heading to the main gate. I'll be showing you the main library, and after that, we shall be heading inside the university to see a few more buildings before we return to the starting point. passing here, I was told that this is a very famous park within this university, and it has a route that joins or takes us to the church. I think the church. I'll show it to you later. Hi guys, I have just arrived at the University of Glasgow. This is the main entrance of the university, and if you look here, yeah, so that is the university library. Let's go to the library quickly, and then I take you inside the main building and you see the key buildings within the university. Finally, after climbing the hill, here we are at the university library. It's really cool. And next to it is the university accommodation, so students sleep over there. Let's slop down back to the university, enter in and return to the main starting point.